How many overlords can we just tear through with our token deck? The answer, as many as we need to. And welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. I'm back from vacation in the office and recording in the post-ban meta, and I'm excited to play some decks for all of you. Starting right off with an Elspeth brew. I felt the format was way too narrow to get to play with a bunch of kind of silly build-arounds, but now in the post-ban format, maybe we can. And if you are an Elspeth fan, I'm gonna play a deck that's all about Elspeth before some of these cards rotate. Elspeth's Smite has been here to remove aggro decks for a long time. Archangel Elspeth got some play midway through the format, but Elspeth Stormslayer is a card that I think sneakily has been unbanned. One of the strongest potential cards in the next meta. This card is incredibly good. It was just never good against Monstrous Rage and turn 4 Omniscience, which is the world that this card lived in. But now, being able to generate all of these soldiers and do the job of completely overrunning the opponent with the 0, putting counters on them and giving them evasion, makes Elspeth Stormslayer a real threat in current standard, and it might be one of the better end games out there. I've been playing it in blue-white control, where it did very well also, and got me into Mythic while in the airport on vacation. Actually on day, if you didn't see the posts I made, it was actually on day 1 of the format, and I got to number 2 Mythic running blue-white control in best of 1, which is crazy. And one of the best things I could do on that climb was just drop Elspeth Stormslayer. The ability to block is back on the menu in a big way without Monstrous Rage in the format, and you don't get punished for a 5-mana spell the way you used to against This Town Ain't Big Enough or just death from Corey Steel Cutter. So we're doing it. We're running 4 copies of Elspeth Stormslayer to actually max out on our Elspeth. The rest of the deck you recognize, it's a token deck. The 1 of Ghost Vacuum, the 2 of Voice of Victory for a little bit of flavor, then Caretaker's Talent and Enduring Innocence to draw cards, Lay Down Arms and Get Lost to remove things, a Sunfall and a Beza for those pesky aggro decks at the right time if we couldn't get them under control, with our combo, our Rabbit Bunny combo of Caretaker's Talent and Carrot Cake. It's a great way to finish opponents off. It's got a lot of Bloomborough vibes along with our Elspeth vibes and not a lot of Final Fantasy vibes, but all of these decks are worth another look in standard, especially with rotation coming and these being almost out the door. So let's get back to entertaining the people with standard content, baby. It's an Oops All Elspeth theme video. It's like Brawl and Commander and Standard, and maybe that can be done again. It used to be what this channel was all about. Really crazy standard decks that cost a lot of mythics. That I craft all these so you don't have to. Maybe that's back on the menu. Format really wasn't very giving before. Let's try it out. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Wow, 89% win rate. It's pairing. That pairing's brutal. That must be why they're deciding to screw me before the game starts. It's nice. Really cool, the double fountain port hand. That's something. All right, this will have to do. I think we'll get rid of one of the legendary planeswalkers. And let's see how aggressive our opponent is. Okay, landfall. We go to work. Gotta get rid of Tarmogoyf Bird, but now we're all out of action. That wasn't too hard. Of course they had another one. Which land would you like to play? Oh, how about the one that pumps it up to a 3/4 for 1 mana? Well, Voice of Victory can work against their protection spells a little bit. That's nice. So they need to build up the right threats and then try to get maximum landfall triggers. Of course they drew 3 Chocos and 2 Fabled Passage. Of course that happened. I love this game. It's a good game. I can't even attack. It's going to be fine if we can get to our Elspeths, though. Yeah, they can make this a 3-4 immediately. All they had to do was draw three of these and 2 Fabled Passage. And we haven't even seen what is probably the 4th one and another Fabled Passage. Dude, they're playing a Thinker's deck. Wow. I'll just be over here. But this is what sucks about landfall, guys. The thinking. Oh my gosh. The brain drain, the brain rot of a landfall deck. Unbelievable. Search your library for a land. Wow. Look at that. That's crazy. How'd they manage to make this happen? Unbelievable. They've really got to think about this one, though. It's very important. It's very, very important that they think. It's freaking landfall players. Freaking commander players, dude. Just non-stop. Do I go for it? Do I go for the damage here, or do I save this landfall? Oh gosh, it's so tough. I really don't know, guys. A little late, but let's go for Elspeth.
I will put an end to this misery.
How about now? Do you want your +1/+1 now? No? Okay, cool. All right, I've got to give these little birdos trample or something. Ah! This rope-a-dope brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. Use promo code CGB5 to get a discount at CoolStuffInc.com. Pre-order Edge of Eternities. There's a new token on the way. My slick editor will probably put something on screen right now to show you the double-sided construct and worm token coming from CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code CGB5. Get your pre-orders in, baby. I literally got roped on that decision. Some of you guys think I'm just a meanie head. No, this is BS. You know it, I know it. Getting roped this way is stupid. They have very important decisions to make, CGB. No, they don't. No, they don't. Are you crazy? That's a really wild attack. But we're gonna block both. Okay, which one is going where? We're gonna block here and here. I think they have a protection spell. Like a snakeskin veil, that's my guess. It's obviously an instant. But if they don't have trample, they ain't getting me.
My blade serves the people of this world.
I would like them to stop holding priority. That would make my day. Not today. Not this opponent. Hi, Beza. All right, Stormslayer, prove me right. With the Elspeth double team, have we got this? I mean, if that's a protection spell, they're not going to do anything here. They just slam this, and what would be on top here that they can't play? Another protection spell, right? I mean, we can, right now, we can make 4 tokens a turn with nothing else. That's pretty good. Here's some fish. Oh, man. They need Mossborn Hydra, right? That's the trampler that would get the job done. Keep it coming.
Form up on
Could also just hit the traveling Choco
I
there.
welcome all allies.
Which doesn't even sound like a bad idea. But man, do we have a swarm, and if we untap with it, we're going to work. Look how quickly that board just absolutely exploded. And now what? Chocobo kick. Okay. You got him. You kicked that elk. Very impressive. You get points for theme. Now we watch their landfall triggers for as long as they want to take to make them. You know what? I'll just help you out. I'll help myself out. How many beta tokens would we make with a ghost vacuum? That'd be crazy. Hey, you can just cast your snakeskin veil. It's fine. It's all good. This roping brought to you by Dragon Shield. Use promo code CGB5 at Dragon Shield. Use the link in my description to support the channel. Thank you to everybody who's bought sleeves. Through that link, you guys are justifying the channel's sponsorship in a big way every month. It means a lot. Like, it is one of the best things you can do to help me out, so thank you. Money from things like affiliate links and sponsors. Basically, all the money I make from affiliate links and sponsors goes into the worst possible Commander show. So thank you to everybody who is enjoying that content. Yeah? Yeah? Everything at this? You got it. Good job. You're cool. You're totally cool. Would you like to cast that spell, Max? Jesus. I'm literally playing against a donkey. Just do it. Just cast it. Just see what happens. Oh my god. The rope is back. I can't believe it. How is the rope back? Don't understand. Okay. Do it. Nope, they won't do it. Okay, they won't do it. Fine. Fine with me. Level. If they have a fog here and they just beat me next turn, you know what? I'll take it. I will absolutely take it.
Rise and seize your destiny.
Come on, cast it. What was in the box? I hope it was worth it, Max. You donkey. This looks like a mono red player because of the fervent thing. They felt abandoned by Heartfire Hero, I bet. So they play Infect, Toxic. Sure, that makes sense. Let's get on board and make sure we hit land. Beautiful. Some people have said Toxic is back. What? Is there a flash creature here? I don't remember. I'm just gonna go for the talent. Play your 3 mana card on turn 3 on the play. Usually a recipe for success. Then turtle up. Make the game take as long as possible, where you'll probably win, as they will not have that many ways to grind out value. Okay, what is going on? Any response? Yeah, protection. They overprotect. Of course they do. Classic infect behavior. I'll just crack the cake, because we might hit land now. Beautiful. Skrelv still can't block, so we could attack, but attacking isn't very important, to be honest. Let's just start sucking. Yeah, you heard me. So Skrelv Chorus naming white could be good. Never mind, we got him. I don't know what happened. Their hand seemed very dysfunctional. Next foe. Smite him. Smite him. Cake him. Love all this card advantage. What you got? 232 cards and they have a haywire might. The hell is this? I'm gonna smite the might. I don't want it trading with either my talents or my cake or anything. Tell me it's mono green. Tell me it's mono green. These are the mythic opponents we live for right here. What they got? Oh my god. What? It's 230 cards of enchantment hate. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. That's fine. We'll play Enduring Innocence. Surely they don't have the perfect card for that. Right? Okay.
My voice beckons to all worlds.
Okay. I will draw a card with some cake. Yeah, we need it. We take that. So we can curve out, hit our talent, swing over here. Renin Realmbreaker.
Dead yet.
Yeah, you gotta dig into your deck. What the? Bloom like. Okay. Okay. Ramp it is. Ramp it is. Unbelievable. So what is happening? Say hello to this friend of mine. Let's see if we can dig up another land when we draw 2 cards. 3 cards? My bad. Ancestral Recall never looked this weird. Dude. Welcome to Mythic in the summer where not many people are playing Magic the Gathering, even after the bans. Like, you get some experiences. Fucking green shell. Let's go. Okay. That's a big thing. They're gonna scoop. They probably should. This was a lot. They came for me with the 250. The 200 plus card pile. The only thing that could have probably topped a Jin-Gitaxias Prismatic Bridge moment. I should have found a way to... God, I kind of wish they had won. Our opponent's a Mythic Top G. It's really funny because you have to make this name before you've even been to Mythic, right? When you create your account. It's pretty silly. All right. I mean, this hand just curves. It's just such a great curve. When we get to Elspeth, we don't usually lose. Most people concede even before that happens. So, yep. We'll just hit them with wangs. Yo. Yo. Magic? The Gathering? There we go. Fable Passage. Card's making a huge comeback. The Landfall deck is actually winning some best of 3 events. I still can't even win a game of best of 1 with it. I uploaded a whole pound of footage to my members of all the terrible games of best of 1 that I played with Landfall, trying to make a video and then deleted. Well, I guess I didn't delete it, but it's there for the members. Okay, dinos. Dino Reanimator. We have a Ghost Vacuum, but looks like it's going to be too slow. I will make a 1/1. Oh, they don't have it yet. Ain't that something? They're digging for reanimate. You want some? There's a talent. Hold on to your butts. Might as well play my 3-drop on turn 3. We're just hoping they don't find what they need as far as a reanimate goes. If they had it, we would have seen it last turn. So we get a little time. What an absolute blessing. A little time can go a long way. Don't think Smite's gonna be the card in this matchup. Here it goes. Is it something I can't beat? Go be gentle. Please be gentle. It's not gentle. That's not gentle at all. At least I get a card. Double smite. Yeah, don't think that's gonna matter. Pretty good. Pretty good. Everything has trample. I mean, we could still draw Sunfall. We'll totally draw Sunfall. Oh my god. If we do, they actually cut me right to it. Oh yeah, Rakdos joins up. Are we just dead? Oh my god. Yep, that's still standard. Huh, weird, a ghost vacuum. I swear the shuffler knows. It really knows. It knows how to stick it right in your heart. Yeah, I haven't been hit with a deep cavern bat in like a game or two. Why not? Let's go. Let's not lay down arms. Okay. Fine with me. They don't want me to use my smite on the bat. That's what it is. So, now that you see I drew another one. Now they're gonna have a think about it. And they take Elspeth, okay. And a duress. Okay. It's turn 3 and I've been hit with 3 discard spells. Standard is still standard. It's a pretty good draw. I don't think they can make me discard this. But it's pretty good to have value in those situations. And oh wow, look, they found Sheoldred. They know they have to keep the bat alive to keep me from getting Elspeth to deal with Sheoldred. That's a good draw. Archfiend. Jesus. Now what? If I kill the bat, get the Elspeth kills the Archfiend or the Sheoldred attacks. If I kill the Sheoldred, I can't block the Archfiend. Do I have to leave Sheoldred alive? Maybe I do. Yeah, I might have to get lost the Archfiend. Lose 1 instead of 4. No, I lose more than that. How about kill the bat, get the Elspeth, kill the Archfiend. At that point, we've taken potentially 10 and we're at 8. Plus they have 2 map tokens. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. But they do have to at least consider attacking the Elspeth. Of course, there are good draws that would have absolutely got us out of this, but we didn't get those, did we?
I will.
Gotta kill the Archfiend because the 1/1s have the potential to block the Shieldred if they don't kill the Elspeth, which means Elspeth gains us some life back when they attack it. Then we can make an Archfiend, a 1/1 Archfiend, which is pretty bad, and a Deep Cavern Bat. And that's assuming we draw nothing useful, which has been the case so far. To anoint with afflictions, why don't they have those in their hand? Oh my gosh, yeah. What a absolute nuts draw for them. This has been insane. This has been stack your deck busted. But here we go. Oh, tell me it's a cut down. Nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, stack your deck busted. Removal spell off the top, finish it. Not this time. You get one more look. Can I draw a useful card? Nope. Can't do it. Magic is ass. Sometimes it just is. I'll try it. Didn't work out last game, but we didn't have Innocence last game. We didn't have any way to draw any cards. We just flooded out on lands, which we might do again here. It's another 4-lander in our 24 land deck. That's all basic planes, but we do get something to deal with that pesky Llanowar elf. And oh wow, Sunfall's in our deck. That's a good thing to remember. Hasn't been something that's come up whatsoever so far. And sure would have been nice if it had. All right, here comes that mono green deck. Put counters on stuff, do landfall things. The deck did recently win an event, which is crazy because I think it's a terrible deck. But let's see what they can do here. In best of one, I swear, it's like the worst deck. But maybe it beats Dimir, which isn't a thing in best of one so far. I'll just take the life and the block where I can get it. Do we curve out to 5? We sure do. Ooh, Sunfall's looking really good. Spring Bloom. This does appear to be the list that won the event. I tried it. I was gonna make a video with it. It was so bad I couldn't. I just couldn't. It's not a good best of one deck. Best of one is a different format. That is the truth. Now watch, they kill me right here. That'd be funny. Can't save her.
I will return many times as necessary.
Yeah, they'll take the block. I was just trying to scam 1 damage. I definitely wanted the 1 life. But say goodbye to your board. Remember Sunfall? It's the reason green decks sucked for a while. Then green decks sucked because, well, red decks just went bigger, which is a disgrace of its own. All right, Traveling Choco and Tifa onto the battlefield. One's trying to do it all in 1 turn. This does have trample. Gonna be honest, this is a little scary. I'm mana short of what I really want to do. You don't want to let them have either one of these cards. They're the 2 best cards in their deck. So do I throw away an Elspeth to kill a Choco? Or do I get lost to Tifa? I guess I'm threatening to block with an Incubator. I'm gonna try to keep Elspeth alive. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. They draw a protection spell, they don't kill me. It would need a lot to go right. They are hitting like an absolute monster though. It's only 16. It's fine. Okay. That's it? Do I take 16? I'll have enough mana for the get lost next turn. I feel like we should hold. Nah, that's crazy. There's no way they have the protection spell right off the top of their deck when they needed it. There's just no way. Okay. Love this game, dude. It's a good game. It's a hell of a game. All right. So what do they need? They need another fetch land?
More heroes for the cause.
Okay. That game? Game. That's game. How did they do it? How the hell did they get that lucky? I am so confused. How can they be that lucky? Would never be me. I mean, it looks like a good hand. I'm just in pain. I'm in pain. I try to play smart, guys. I really do. I feel like it adds value to the channel, but all I get is rolled by absolute trash. That's, yeah, shove that smug, cocky stuff right down my throat. I know you guys love it. I know you do. I am well aware. I invaded Gobacon. Okay. I mean, these poison decks, I've seen some people talking about poison in the new meta. Nah. I mean, can it win? I bet it can win. Come on now. Poison? I thought we were past this. They take a get lost. We're just going to gum up the board until we sunfall. Do they play blue to stop the sunfall? They're Naya. They're something else entirely. What is going on? What are they up to? Nice and easy. Calyx guided by fate, huh? They know about the sunfall. So, you want to come get some cake? What you want to do? Sure. Extra from white is so good. Summon thingamajig. Okay, so summons. All right, and they know about the sunfall. What are they doing? And they go face, they want to copy this. Okay. Wasn't so hard. I mean, I don't even know that I want a sunfall here. They tapped out. When you cast your next creature spell, it gets a counter. I mean, we want them to cast more creature spells. Let's chill. Copying summons with Calyx is poggers if you can do it. If they could give this trample. Maybe. God, if only there were like something like a monstrous rage in this format. It'd be so good. Okay, Overlord. What? Targeting the invasion? Uh-huh. Pretty good. Pretty good card. The opponent's got a brew, that's for sure. They be jamming. Then what? You've done so many things. What will you do now? I'm a little bit afraid there, aren't you? So if they name white, but if I just double block, I really don't want to exile this, so getting this back is pretty huge. The Calyx makes a copy of something. What does it copy? The Overlord? It's also pretty darn good. Make fish. We also have Get Lost for the Light Shield Array or the Overlord at some point once the Skrelv is gone. Now is not the time to react with the Skrelv. Okay. What do you choose? You're gonna name blue? Because I'll block with a white creature. It's not hard. Yeah, okay, sure. Sure, you got it. You named blue. Do we want this to die? Like I said, I want the innocence to come back so I don't get it exiled. So I guess that is the play. Also wanted them to sack the Light Shield Array, but they didn't. Do I have to Sunfall this? I still have blocking. I could rely on blocking, and so far blocking has been great. And I've just been drawing cards and getting further ahead the whole time. I think it's driving the opponent a little bit crazy. I guess the perfect play would have been to activate Cake on my turn and Fountain Port on their turn and draw 2 cards, but threatening double smite is good too. Dredger's Insight. That gets them out of double smite range. Just land. Don't use the sweeper if you don't have to. Just make them figure out how to pace the threats. Also, the longer the game goes, the more likely you draw what you need to handle them. Okay, start with a fish. Man, would Monstrous Rage be a good card, am I right? They're thinking about it. Let me guess, blue? Interesting. But remember Light Shield Array, so Get Lost won't solve the Calyx situation. Now we'll see if they can come up with another removal spell here. Voice? I mean, his voice... We'll keep it. It's not a land, which is our big problem right now, is drawing too much land. That is how we would lose the game. Just keep a good spell that they have to do something about. Also gives us another white creature, although an easier one to remove. They go for Rest in Peace. Sure. Graveyard Hate. It's very in vogue. Dredger's Insight gets 1 point of life before it all falls apart. Voice. Ooh. do still have Light Shield Array. I really want to get that off the field. But they have not been able to get through the tokens so far. But again, they would all be white tokens except for the fish. So they just need to get by the fish. All right, we pass. Gotta get this array off the field. Probably with this exile get lost if possible. Lockdown. Okay. Can blow up the lockdown. That does get their Skrelv. Gets the array too. I mean, I think that's fine. Do they know what that does? Did they read temporary lockdown? Let's see. Let's see. They even know about this get lost. This is pretty funny. In response, what do you name? Gotta be blue, right? Yep, because of the fountain port. So get lost doesn't kill it. This is gonna go, this is gonna go. The light shield array is gonna go. So let this resolve, and then it should be unprotected. Yep. Unless they have something else to protect it. Apparently not. What have you done? Look what you did to yourself. Okay, well, that's pretty good.
I welcome all allies.
That's pretty good. If you were a storm, I sure slayed you. Possible I should have got lost this before the counter came off. Then this, if this were being targeted while it wasn't a creature, something like a royal treatment or maybe some aura couldn't protect it. Let's go. How many tokens you gonna give me here? You gonna let me go token crazy?
Join the fight.
Okay, they finally cracked and cast their Leyline Binding. Sure. Very weird card to have in a deck with this mana base. They must have Overlord of the Hauntwoods and just be really relying on that.
Shining blade. Form up on me.
We'll just make tokens on their turn with Fountain Port. Draw more cards instead of cast a 4/5. Okay. They are overlording all over the place. 4 damage doesn't kill Elspeth.
Back fiend.
Oh god, a map. Oh no, not a land. That lets them use more maps. Okay, that's the last action of their turn. Let's fish it. Overlord of the Mistmoors. How many Overlords can we just tear through with our token deck? The answer? As many as we need to. There you go. Here we go, here we go. Our opponent's giving me aggro. Definitely an aggro look. So Elspeth's might will hopefully be good. Hasn't honestly been good so far. And will continue to be a little less good, but prowess is not where you really want it. But mono red is just kind of gone, so what can you do? Prowess has a tendency to get too big for Elspeth's Smite, but in the early game it can still be fine. Basics. That worked. Got a counterspell or something? They do. What's more likely? A negate in this meta? I think it's a negate. Cheap! Plus getting Enduring Innocence down earlier, it can attack, gain some life. What you got? You want to exile it? I really don't know what I'm up against. It's tempting to let this happen. It's also tempting to save the innocent and have map tokens, but I think we'll just get our talent down. If they have a spell pierce, it's a punish. Talent versus talent, who wins? A little scry land. Let's go. Is this the negate we were worried about? No more lies, sure. So it's blue-white control featuring Storm Chaser's talent and budget choices. Okay, let's just work the Fountain Port then. Storm Chaser's talent threatening a level up. But that's fine. Apparently not, which means probably a 3 steps ahead, something that's a very good mana sink, but 3 steps ahead would hold priority there, so it's something else. Let's do this because they have effects that remove things in combat, so we're gonna Caretaker's talent now. Yeah, there is no priority stick going on, so it's all about what's on the stack, I think. And in combat removal spells. Yeah, they're waiting for me to cast stuff. If I just don't, these fish are gonna tear them apart. Level. They take it all. Down to 10. Interesting. So this is your board wipe. Also flooding. That's good for us. Storm Chaser's talent, still no board wipe. I mean, this Elspeth goes for lethal. But it will definitely get countered, but is that fine? Yeah, it's fine. At this point, make them use counter spells every turn, and we'll win the game. Refute. Discard Stinkipate. Yep. As long as you something dragon 5 damage. We could draw here, but that would let the opponent trade with their otter as well. A little risky on this play, but we'll go for it. What are they going to do? Use their last card to kill 1 token? The answer is yes, they actually are. Because they're relying on Storm Chaser's talent to get them back in the game. So, we'll wait for them to level up the talent and nuke it. Oh no, not the manual taps. Instant speed ramen. What card? Elspeth? You run Elspeth? Yeah. Budget no longer. So they're also trying to find the best Elspeth deck. How about that? 8 mana? Good number. 9 mana? Even better.
So long as I am by your side, you will be.
When the dam breaks, it really breaks, and the flood begins. Opponents having none of it. And we are back. Post-game wraps. It's been a while. Thank you to all the members who have stuck with me. The Mesa Falcon Gang, the Cool Kids Club. Hope you've enjoyed the retro intro from back in the day. Trying to have a little bit of fun with that. And speaking of having fun, I mean, the deck is indeed Elspeth-centric. And if you like swinging the sword with a big bad angel, this is definitely a deck for you. I do think the Stormslayer is a banger. Do you need 4? You could probably run 3. There aren't a lot of decks that need 4, but Archangel, Elspeth, this one, and the Smite are about to rotate. Actually, no, your Foundations, you don't rotate. Yeah, there's a great, like, I could take a quiz on what's in Standard, like, what actually rotates because of Foundations. Foundation surprises me constantly. Getting to keep Get Lost is important, as there are planeswalkers that matter once again, such as Elspeth Stormslayer herself and Kaito. Those are a pretty big deal. Fountain Port's going to be around, so a lot of the shell of this deck, including the card advantage of Talent and Innocence, will be here. The only thing really missing is this Planeswalker, which we can replace with Beza, and Sunfall, which we can replace with Ultima. Yep, this is a deck for going forward, and it doesn't use a lot of Final Fantasy cards, which is good in paper, because I don't know if you've seen the price of Final Fantasy cards in paper. It's crazy. And if you're building a paper standard deck for, say, my event in Atlanta, where I'm playing best of 1 standard, and you guys can win some sweet, sweet prizes at my best of 1 standard event at MagicCon Atlanta, well, maybe you want something that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg because of Final Fantasy cards. I'm not saying that Caretaker's Talent and Elspeth Stormslayer is cheap. They're not. I'm well aware. But Final Fantasy seems to be on a whole other level, and that's a whole other video. But I hope you enjoyed this little post-game wrap and outro that I haven't done in a while. Thank you, everybody. Everybody who's stuck with this channel. I appreciate you guys a lot. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.